What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Offroad Outlaws. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I drove an RC truck in Offroad Outlaws. Now, many of you may know that I do these RC crawler competitions, so I'm going to pop up a picture right now on the screen of what my RC truck looks like. So what we went ahead and did is we actually built this thing right over here, and I'm actually very happy with the looks of it. It actually looks pretty realistic to what I have done to mine. I've got the skull on the top. Now obviously the bed is different, mine's not like that. I'll pop up a picture right here of what the bed of my truck looks like. And then if we go ahead and take a look at the front bumper is pretty much exactly the same one as what I have on mine. But the only thing that I don't have on it is that little winch on the front. But I do have a winch system on my truck known as a DSM bungee cord. So I went ahead and threw a winch on it just because, you know, I have one on my truck. It's not in the same spot, but I needed one just so I could have one. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you everything I have done to this, show you the tune, show you how it's set up and everything. So let's go ahead and go straight to customize. And we're going to go straight to decals. So if you guys want to make this look exactly like mine, I'm going to go ahead and show you what to put on this truck to make it look exactly how mine does. So as you can see right here, we have the two gray pieces that are going to go ahead and cover the side of the truck and sort of the side front of the truck. Then we have that black part to cover the grill. Then you go over here, there's a flame. This is actually not a flame, this is actually a tribal. So we will go straight to tribal so I can show you guys which one that is. It is the flame looking one down here in tribal, and that is mirrored to both sides of the vehicles and stretched out so that way you can kind of, that's the closest I could get to the lines I have put inside mine. And it does have this black line that is going along the front. Now it looks wonky when you zoom in, but when you zoom out, it's alright. And then last but not least, we have this skull, and the skull is pretty much darkened. So here's a photo of what my skull looks like on the hood of my truck. Now obviously these don't look perfectly to the T, the exact same, but this is the best I could do, and I really like the way it looks. So guys, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're actually gonna take this thing out and we're gonna see how good this thing crawls. So I'll meet you guys in a map. Alright guys, so now that we made it into the map, we're just gonna go ahead and test this thing out. Now before I show you the tune for this thing, so you don't waste your time building the tune and everything and not like the vehicle, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just go ahead and show you what this thing does first, and then we'll go from there. If you want the tune, then go ahead and keep watching and get the tune. So where is the first place we're gonna go on? I think we're really just gonna go to this. Okay, I missed it. It did not let me turn at all. That was kind of weird. We're just gonna go over here to this section on the left. Now keep in mind, this map that we are in is definitely a map for vertical crawlers, and this is definitely not an extremely vertical crawler like in the game, because it's not completely dropped to the ground. Now I can guarantee you the performance of this vehicle in the game definitely does not compare to the performance of my rock crawler in real life. We're just gonna, you know, make our way up a different path, since those other paths were pretty much something for a complete vertical crawler. Definitely not what we are in, because I mean, I don't want to put this vehicle to shame and make it seem like it's not worth anything, because I know this vehicle can crawl some stuff some other vehicles can't, obviously, because it does have a low CG. But it's definitely not built to crawl 90-degree angle. So far, this side does seem just a tad bit easier. It's making the rig a little bit more fun to use. Okay, and it's starting to rain. Oh, come on, come on. Once it starts to rain, this thing just like does not want to go now. Look at that, it's just completely sliding around. Well guys, let me know down below in the comments what you think about this rig. Definitely much better in real life for, you know, rock crawling compared to what mine does. Now I have the tires exactly the same. See, it's just the game. The game is sort of just bugging out. So I'm guessing the game just does not like my truck. I mean, look at that. I've never really had any truck just kind of act like it's doing its own thing. Bouncing around, going the wrong way and stuff, just sliding everywhere. I've never really had a truck do that. Well, we're gonna go ahead and sort of, you know, make our way up over here to the right. There we go, we got our way up. Well, I assume this is sort of where we're just gonna stop, is somewhere like right up over here. We might go up this little corner area. Alright guys, well let me know down below in the comments what you think about this build. Let's go ahead and give you the tune. So the first thing we're going to start off with, I do have solid axle pros on the front and the rear, the $130 axles I believe. Actually the $130 gold axles, whatever you want to call them. So for the front and back, on axis width is going to be 0.06. Now for the front we're going to have dampening 1170, stiffness 11150, travel 0.25. Now for the rear, we're going to have dampening 3847, stiffness 32,000, and travel 0.18. Now we go straight to the wheels and tires. This is going to be the exact same for front and rear. So we're going to go to rim size. Rim size is going to be 0.8. Wheel radius is going to be 1.4, along with wheel width being 1.2. And then guys, we're going to hop straight into the gear tuning. The gears are maxed out. We have a first gear ratio of 4.0. Our second gear is 2.0. Third gear is 1.2, fourth is 0.9, fifth is 0.7, and a low gear is 4.0. And it does have perfect tuning. It is a diesel swap and it does have everything maxed out. So guys, with that being said, let me know down below in the comments if you're going to use this vehicle. Let me know if you like the way it looks. Rate it 1 out of 10. Just let me know your full-on opinion about this vehicle. Do you think it sucks? Do you think it's good? Now my full opinion about it, I wish they would allow me to like remove the fenders and everything, because I definitely don't have those on mine, and I just wish it would crawl a little bit better in the game. But besides that guys, please be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications.